Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 must-have items that you need to take when you get a nose job. So just a little disclaimer, this is my personal items that worked for me and I'm glad that I took. For whatever reason, I had a very big list and I thought I'd whittle it down to the top 5 or 10, but I had too many for it to just be 5. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys have thought about taking these, if they worked for you, or also comment down below if you've already had a nose job and you took something that you're very glad that you did. I will be linking everything down below, what I bought, how much things were, so if you want to get the same things that I did, they'll be down below. So, number 1, arnica cooling gel. So, arnica is a tablet that you can take and it's meant to prevent or help with bruising. Some surgeons say take this, some surgeons don't. So I of course bought arnica tablets, however I also bought some arnica cooling gel. So I bought this from Amazon and I literally just saw it on the list of suggested items. I thought, oh, I'll buy that. Like I said beforehand, I will link everything down below, so if you want to buy it you can. And for me it helped massively because I did hold swelling in my cheeks, and it just kind of helped the heat go away because I felt like where it was swollen I had like heat in there, and I just found the bruising wasn't as bad. I don't know if this actually has the same ingredients that maybe arnica tablets do. I'm assuming so, it has the same name, but this 100% worked well for me. Number 2, makeup pads. I have some here and I will show you what they look like. So these aren't what you think they're for. Yes, you can clean your face with them. However, I preferred to have makeup pads over tissue for holding under my nose when my nose was bleeding when I first come around from having my nose job. The reason that I preferred makeup pads over standard tissue was because they're thicker and I found they were much longer lasting and they just feel nicer to hold under your nose, and they can really easily, you know, fold over and everything like that, than tissue. And there's nothing worse than when you have tissue and it gets a bit wet and it starts to get holes in it. You're not going to have the problem with a makeup pad. So number 3, cotton buds. These bad boys. No, I did not put them in my ears, however that is what they are for. So these just helped with, the reason I keep looking down here is because I have some notes. So these actually helped to get out the dry blood without too much pressure on my nose. So I obviously did bleed through my nose. I did hold some blood like around my nostrils. So instead of, I didn't want to put anything up my nose, so just around the area, I just not neatly pulled it away, where I put like a little bit of moisturizer on there, a little bit of warm water, and just pulled it away. So yeah, the reason I use these is because I found there was no pressure to my nose. I wasn't sticking them up my nose, so I wouldn't recommend that you stick anything up your nose when you first come around from having surgery. But these were a little godsend. Number 4, paracetamol. See, my doctor did prescribe me painkillers, but he did say only take them if the pain it really hurts or it's unbearable, or you feel like a standard drug won't help. I was lucky enough that I was never in too much pain. The only little bit of pain, I wouldn't say pain, it was more uncomfortable, whereas where I had my stitches, so just here, it felt very tight in the first 2-3 days. So I just took some paracetamol just to kind of ease that uncomfort. Number 4, vitamin C tablets. So these little things. So these help with your immune system. So I did take these, especially after my surgery, because I did feel extremely groggy and I just felt knackered. And I do take these at home as well when I am having my down days, just to kind of give it a little bit of boost. And I feel like you can never go wrong with a bit of vitamin C in you. So these were definitely worth taking. They were a nice orange flavour as well. So you simply get a glass of water, drop it in there, and it will fizz into orange. Give it a little stir. Sip away. Nice and easy. So number 6 is a child's toothbrush. So to specify, when I say child's toothbrush, I mean from like an infant. So from 0 to I think 2 years old, so extremely small toothbrush. So I did have a swollen mouth and I couldn't fully open it. So the brush is small enough to get in there, still brush my teeth without causing any discomfort or pain. I know a normal toothbrush isn't massive, however, where my mouth was extremely swollen and it was sitting in my cheeks, it was just wasn't comfortable to fully open my mouth and be like, brush my teeth like you usually would. I don't know if anyone really brushes their teeth like that, but yeah, definitely a child's toothbrush really helped with this, and it's definitely something I'm so glad I took that I would never thought of taking. Number 7. This is the Holy Grail. Anyone that knows me knows that I love Vaseline regardless, and I take it everywhere I go. It doesn't matter where I am, always applying it. Vaseline was fantastic to have when you have your nose done. I did find that my lips did become a bit dry. I was in a hot country as well in July, so it was extremely warm, and I just found no one likes cracked lips, let's be honest. So it's just nice to have a bit of Vaseline on there, keep that moisture in your lips, because I did find that my face and my lips did dry out a lot due to the surgery. So this was definitely a must-have, and this is a must-have for you to take as well when you have your nose done. So number 8 was zip up or button up clothes. So I'm extremely glad that I took zip up hoodies for the reason of I was extremely conscious of my nose and bumping it. I didn't want to bump it and think I was going to lodge it out of place. So with obviously a zip up hoodie or a button up t-shirt, zip it up, haven't got to go anywhere near your nose. This helped obviously a lot because I was, like I said, extremely conscious. So this is definitely something that I would highly recommend taking regardless where you have your surgery when you have your nose done. So number 9, entertainment. So when I say this, people will be like, I think a few people will be like, really? How come you've done that? PlayStation, Xbox or iPad. It can get extremely boring when you have your nose done, especially if you're not keen on going out and exploring, or it's very hot, or if you're on your own, or for whatever reason. I took a PlayStation. So the reason that I took my PlayStation was because it has Netflix, Now TV, things like that on it. So I knew that I might have been a little bit bored in my hotel. I didn't fancy going out every single day, especially in the first 2 to 3 days I didn't go out. I mainly was a hermit and stayed in my hotel room. My hotel did have English TV, but it was very limited, so I'm extremely glad that I took my PlayStation. For Netflix, I managed to get through so many seasons of Dexter. I've never watched Dexter before and I absolutely loved it. Give me a thumbs up if you watched Dexter as well. Woo! Love him. It is something that I'm so glad I took. It's something that I've recently told my friend who's travelling to Turkey to take, and she's extremely glad that I've told her to take it, because your phone only has a certain amount of things that you can do on it. And if you take your PlayStation, if you do want to play games, you have games. In regards to Netflix, it's on a bigger TV. With your phone, obviously you can watch Netflix on your phone, but it's on a lot smaller. And I just find it was a massive help in my stay when I had my nose done. Number 10. So this can be used anywhere, but I'm going to be talking about EU chargers. So even if you are going to the UK, make sure you take chargers for your phone, laptop, etc. and so on. But when I went to Turkey, it is in the EU, so you do need the 2-prong EU plug. Now you can buy these in the UK anywhere. I actually bought mine from Poundland. I got 2 for £1, bargain. And I do recommend that you think about buying these before you go to the airport, because they're extremely expensive in the airport. I do also recommend you taking more than one, even if it is just you on your own, because you will need one obviously for your phone if you're taking entertainment like a laptop, iPad, and it's just also handy just to have an extra one in case one breaks. So I have one more tip for you, and this is for the people that are going to Turkey. So you lucky people get tip 11, just like that, 11, a visa. So to enter the country, you do need a visa. So you can buy these online. I will link where you get it from down below. It's extremely simple. It's how the Turkish government work. That's how they do things. You have to have a visa to enter the country. I never printed mine out. Mine was like an an e-ticket sort of thing so they could scan it. I was lucky enough that I never got asked to actually show mine, but previous people that I have spoken to have been. So make sure that you get this. It costs, give or take, around £12 per person, and it is valid for 180 days. But I would recommend that you get it latest a week before you travel, only just to make sure that you've 100% got it and it's definitely in working order for you to enter the country. Now, these are my top 10/11 must-haves for a nose job. Please let me know in the comments below if I've missed something or there's something really important that you took and you're glad you took, and explain why, just to help other people that are thinking about getting surgery or have already booked and are going to have their surgery, just to help them and a little few more things to make their time more comforting. Now, this is probably going to be one of my last nose job videos because this is the third one in a row, but please give me a comment down below. Let me know if you've enjoyed it, if you want to see anything else. I do have some really cool videos coming your way also. Of course, please message me on Instagram if you do have any questions in regards to nose jobs or going to Turkey. I will of course get back to you, and I hope you have a lovely day. Mwah!